Hey guys, Beast here, and I want to show you a really cool product. You've seen it sort of introduced, you saw it in some of the videos where I showed you it was under the seat of the FDR in the last videos. These guys are, it's Smartflare, and I was really excited when they contacted me because they had just come out with this smaller version. Now they have a much larger puck. You may have seen on some other YouTubers' videos. This is a lot slimmer and a lot more interesting design. You can see it runs off of 3 AA batteries, and I'm happy to say these are super cheap AA's, and we are over a year later of having them on the same one, and as you'll see, they still perform terrifically. One thing to have some sort of a emergency signaling device. You know, if you're going to rely on it, it's got to be able to not have any sort of parasitic drain. It's got to be able to run on the batteries that you put into it and not have to change the batteries the day you actually need it. Now these are definitely small enough to put in a glove box. I was interested in see whether I could carry it on the motorcycle. I actually do carry regular flares, chemical flares on me, road flares, more as a bear deterrent, but I could always use them as that such. Most bikes nowadays will have pretty good lighting on them if you've upgraded them, but there's always a situation where you've got to warn drivers maybe ahead of a curve. If you crash, your buddy crashes, or you've got an issue in the middle of the road and you're on a bend, you really need to get some sort of signal to warn drivers as they come around that corner to let them know that you've got an issue. These are super easy and quick to deploy. As you can see, they can stand up. You'll see some of the night shots. There's a magnet located in here, and it's easily just stuck onto the side of the car if you want to elevate this either way. This does bend 180 degrees depending on which direction you need to bend it. To operate it, button here, very simple. One light does one side, click it again, does the other side. Click it again, it'll do both sides at once, and then click it again and you go into a white and red sort of strobe mode. I'm not sure what frames per second I've got on the camera at the moment, but this thing is obnoxiously bright. And again, let's cut to a quick scene just at night in the driveway. Now here it is on the side of the Scout using the magnet. Keep in mind that the flashing may not be exactly what the human eye is seeing, merely because the frame rate of the camera may be set differently for this nighttime footage. You can see it at a distance, you can see it behind the motorcycle, and then I'll move back a little bit. Again, this is much more impressive with the naked eye over what a video camera can pick up at night. Also, as a work lens, a working lamp, if you don't have a headlamp and you want to just check something out, whether you're changing a tire on a vehicle, it's more than adequate light to work with. So if you don't exactly need it to set up as a safety light, you can definitely set it up as a hands-free option. With the magnet, you can put it under the hood. You can hang it with the little attached clip, although I did take that clip off. So again, limits are endless. You could set this up as a work light. You could set this up definitely for emergencies, but more hands-free. You could stick this up in your hood. You could set it on your engine and point it down to something that you're working on if you're, say, in the Scout or you're in your car. These are going to be a lot safer than any of the chemical ones for sure. I'm very impressed even on the super cheap AA or AAA, excuse me, that I put in there to start with, that they are still running strong. So that's very cool to see. Any other battery would sort of eliminate that thinness. I would like to see maybe a high performance, or you know, you could change out LEDs, excuse me, the lithiums in here for something nicer. But the AAAs enable that very slim factor for sure. There's a small little hook. There was a little hook that came on this. I took that off, but you could certainly hang this up, use it as a lantern light. You could use it as a sort of everyday light if you want it on your adventures. They are definitely small enough you can fit them under the seat or somewhere in your motorcycle, and that's primarily what I'm going to be using these for, is just area lights, emergency lights, things of that nature. But they'll definitely fit in a glove box or in the box between your seats. And very cool concept. I did see they recently came out with a USB version. It's much smaller, designed for people just to kind of wear as they jog. I'm not sure if the brightness is comparable to these things, because these things are ridiculous. Again, we can cut back to a night shot just to see how powerful that is compared to your just running lights on a motorcycle or your car or truck. And the Scout has LEDs in it, which are quite bright, but these things definitely get the attention and are quite safe to carry. So any sons and daughters starting to drive, going to college, you really need to have something in your vehicle that lets people know that you need assistance or that you're possibly changing a tire on the side of the road. Very cool product. Check them out. I'm going to give a link just to their main website. Go check out their little USB one. I'm kind of excited to maybe purchase one of those and see how much brighter that is. Even smaller and USB chargeable for the motorcycle adventures. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Beast with Smartflares. We'll catch you down the road. Hey guys, just want to give you a huge thank you for the continued support that you always give me. We'll be putting out more content as always, everything from the high Arctic down to Antarctica and everywhere in between for our adventures on two wheels. We'll catch you down the road. Thanks again, guys.